Ooh. Readings and countries. Whoa, 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 why, loo. Whoa, 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 loo. Whoa, why, whoa, 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 why would wait? Hello there, Fabric. Thank you there for the roses. Cheers. Well, guys, here we are, yet again, in a space with our celestial and digital friends. A new day we begin again. Or rather a moment, since it's already 3:35 p.m. Oh, Fabric, you got the newsletter. The newsletter went out today. That was a fun moment. Very grateful, very thankful. The process of putting her together, lengthy. Okay, she didn't like that I said that. She's like, girl, out of everything you could have said first. It's so funny because you said buzz with the capitals, and I thought you meant like the buzz, because I sent out the newsletter today and it's called The Buzz. And so I felt like that was like a nugget. Thought it was a nug. But it's okay. Period. I love the alignment though. The irony. Crazy. Period. Wow. Oh, wow. Yes. Happy to see you today, Katie. Hello. Hi, babes. Thank you for being here again. So one of the things that I realized that I do in the beginning when I first get here is I let the energy activate me, right? And as the energy activates me, I allow myself to take a moment to shed who I am not. Amen. So like the moment that I walk into a space where there is a plethora of souls, myself feels so connected to people, to us, to we, Ashe, period. And so when I walk into spaces, when I walk into spaces and there are other presences there, I go through this moment of filtering through and shedding who I am not. In that I feel that I have jumped into a lake, if you will, with stuff already in the lake. But in the lake, I'm able to separate myself to understand who myself is as a part of the lake, even if I'm just one drop of the lake. I will understand my bodice as that cell of the lake. And then I'll continue to move about my way. Amen. But myself understands the me that is there, and that I harmonize and I connect to the vibration of the space. And the people present, myself intends to connect, so I do. Hi, Bella. And so, hey, Cassie. And so what I end up doing is giving myself grace as well for showing me different sides of me that do naturally appear when I don't think about how to be in a space, and I allow myself to naturally dance with the vibrations of the space. It's like me allowing myself to dance improvisational and not criticize me for what my body does or what my shapes are, because I may have dance training, and so I might judge myself and be harsh to myself whenever myself is just moving naturally because it's not properly choreographed or aesthetically choreographed according to this system of movement and reality of expression. Ooh. Ashe, thanks, boo. Ashe, thanks, boo. Yeah, wow. I've been noticing how like uncomfortable I get when I'm receiving like compliments. As I was like, I'm like, this self is challenged to receive compliments. She's like, stop that. Stop that. Don't do that. But she loves my love though. But she loves my love though. But she loves my love though. Will you guys have moments to just love your love? Just because. Allow yourself to. That's just if it aligns with you. In this moment, I also have this thought of if I just enjoy doing this, can I? If I just enjoy doing this, can I? Like, is that a crime? She's like, no. She's like, wow. Gratitude. Like, just for this moment of this. Allowing myself to exhale. Receiving the breath. Receiving the care. Ooh. Receiving the relief from the self tending to itself. So gently being with itself. Yeah. Wow. Whoa. Accepting oneself as you tend to yourself in the way yourself is communicating to you to tend to you. Quite literally honoring that cycle back into oneself. Quite literally pouring back into you. Sometimes yourself sometimes yourself is waiting to soften until it feels your touch. There's a particular coding it receives when you caress yourself in a particular way. It unlocks a love in your body where the self opens up and it's ready to perform for itself even more so. It's like receiving literally an upgrade for your suit. Oh, wow. Amen. We've been focusing a lot lately on the body. Hi, Annie. Wonderful Wednesday to you too, boo. Amen. Oh, I feel like a nerd. I feel like a nerd. Like, when did I become her? And I'm like, oh, that's why I changed who I am. Because I felt so boring. I felt so corny. I felt so plain Jane. I felt so, like, matron. Like, I felt so, like, crone. And I was like, I don't want to be made up for being like the old, like boring person, like the old, like, but I'm like, I am rather chill for the most part. Like, that is me though. Like, I can't deny it. I be trying to be cooler than I am, but I'm not really that cool. I'm not really that cool. And I think I've had to come to terms with that. Like, I'm not really that cool, bitch. I'm very intelligent. Like, I'm cool. Like, you know, I'm cool as fuck as far as, like, my personality go. And I'm not shitting on myself. But I think, like, myself in this moment is, like, admitting to herself. She's like, bitch, you're not the coolest. Like, you know, like, you know what I mean? She's like, not all of you. Some of you is kooky as fuck, bitch. I live. She goes, parts. And I'm like, oh, yeah. Yeah. But the version of me that's showing up right now, she's like, I'm not trying to be the coolest right now. She's like, bitch, that's not me. She goes, bitch, I am who I am. Whoever see, they see. I don't need everybody swimming in my seat because, bitch, this ain't no public beach. She goes, this is an exclusive, okay, resort. Amen. Well, Annie, I appreciate your compliments. I do. Myself has thought differently. And I'm just accepting that. Looking at myself today, I'm like, oh, wow. Whew. It's an adjustment. Changing my self-concept and my perception of my self-concept. And also seeing myself. Changing also my perception of self. Willingly, because of how I'm actively perceiving myself. And also letting myself be perceived too. Amen. So it's kind of like a person chose to jump into the planet. They collected all of this dirt, threw it over themselves, muddied themselves up, so that way they could do this dramatic reveal of a flower underneath. That's what I feel like is happening. Like I'm shedding the dirt. Like I'm like not shedding the dirt, but I'm actually growing out of the dirt. I feel like I'm growing out of the dirt. Like she's slowly forming into her sunflower. You have a rare aura and being. That awareness is beautiful to see and admirable. Thank you, Annie. Hilarious. I feel these burdens I've been carrying on my shoulders. I feel these burdens I've been carrying on my shoulders. I put rocks up here and was like, ooh, the world's weighing me down. And it was like, bitch, take the rocks off your shoulders. Shay. Thank you, Annie. Lately, I've been experiencing the version of me as well that has wanted to be validated externally. Ugh. She said, bitch, I get tired. I'm tired of hearing me say it. I want to hear someone else say it. Ashe. She said not to be a creep. LOL. Ashe. Annie, it's so funny because I'm like, high key, we all be seeing each other online all the time. So I'm like, it got creepy ages ago. You know? It got creepy ages ago. So I say, let's all just be fucking creeps. We might as well just be creeps. It's okay. Like, we might as well just be creeps. Like, girl, I saw your OnlyFans. Oh, period. Period. What'd you think? Any feedback? You know? Like, at the end of the day, like, girl, You know, like, fuck it. At this point, privacy where? We don't need it. It's boring. It's boring. Privacy where? Wow. Wow. I got this message earlier today too that said the moment that you feel solid, like you finally get to a place you're like, boom, okay, I'm good. She goes, you then start to find stuff to do. That's where I want you to learn how to sit down. Amen. Okay. You are remarkable, stunning, and have modeled how I aspire to be in love. Cassie, thank you. Thanks. Thank you. Oh my God, girl! Yes, you guys are saints. You guys are saints. My heart feels so warm. She just wanted a little love. Wow, is that what it feels like? I love it so much. Girl, it feels like a really good love. It feels like a really good love. Like a love that was always meant to be. Like a love. Ooh. Like a love that was always meant to be. Oh, thank you, Nat, for the cake, honey. Yeah, I was saying I sat in my kitchen after we worked in January together and was in awe, man. Oh, thanks, girl. Thanks, girl. Oh, thanks, girl. Oh, thank you. It does feel really good, guys, to be validated. It does. I'm gonna be honest. It does. It feels really good. It feels really good to be validated. Shit, bitch. Hi, Alexandra. How you feeling, boo? Hey, girl. Wow. I want to learn how to do... Okay. I love you too. Your last goodbye. Yeah. Hi, Lindsay Grill. Hello, Lindsay Grill. Your birthday is this Saturday. Amen. Happy early birthday. Happy early birthday. Is Manny in the room? I think I got a reading for Manny. Lately, I've been also looking at my performance, and I've been like, honey, what if you let yourself be simply? And when I do that, sometimes myself doesn't give all of the antics that I give. Sometimes she doesn't have all the antics that I have. And I'm like, girl, where's the zhuzh? Where's the rah? Where's the rah? Where's the shimmy? Where's the shake, girl? Where is the bake in your cake? Where is the fluff in your yum, girl? Where is the icings just because? Where is it? And she's like, this is what I have. Ooh. And she said, she was like, let this be enough for me too. Let this be enough for me too. And so I'm so used to her being ready to go. Let's go. And she's like, bitch, Get the fuck up off me. I'm taking a break. You done had your time. You done ran wild. You done did it. Shh. Give me a minute. I'm going to sleep again. And then it's so funny because it's during those moments where you start to see the most posts saying stuff like, if you're sleeping too much, you're depressed. And that's where I end up reminding myself, I don't give a damn if that's what it's called to anybody. What I do know is my body said, rest, bitch, and I did that. Because I love myself and I trust myself. And because I am myself, I'm going to follow through with what my instructions are that myself gives me. And so I'm realizing that sometimes my breaks are a little bit longer than I want them to be. My mind be like, I'm ready to go. And my body's like, hold on though, girl. Just wait a few more things to tidy up. Let's get hold on. And it reminds you of like, integrating resonates heavily, Alexandra. I feel like I'm heavily integrating so much at once. And I feel like I'm ready to go. I'm ready to put me on there. Bow. Put me on the mix. And myself is like, wait, girl, wait a minute. They're like, hold on. Wait a minute. Because you know when yourself knows you. And it's like, no. Don't go bumping your head and you ain't got to go bump your head. Okay? Hey, Lady T. Don't go bumping your head and you ain't got to go bumping your head, bitch. Don't go do that. Because the moment that you make it seem like you a headbanger, they going to always expect you to headbang. And when you don't headbang, then you start to feel like you're losing your audience when you started attracting headbangers from the beginning and you wasn't no headbanger. Then you start to feel like you're losing your audience when you started attracting headbangers from the beginning and you wasn't no headbanger. So I'm going to need you to make sure that you show up how it is that you actually. Yeah. So if you ain't no headbanger, don't be no headbanger. Loosen up. Or they'll hit you in the head themselves. Myself had a different thought. And then I said, that's what's happened to you. Okay, there you go. Teach me, babe. I love you, Stephanie. Thank you, boo. Infinite blessings to you. Ashe and amen. Yeah. No. You don't have to even apologize. Or I accept your apology. And also thank you for this moment because you're teaching me how to engage with people. And I don't always know how to engage with people when the moment I feel like insecure and I don't feel like I know what to say next, or I feel like insecure about saying what I want to say, like what my thought was. Myself goes, what I just did, I get quiet. And then I was like, but I don't want to be like that no more. I want to connect. And I want to connect even if we have, regardless of the length of our connection, I want us to connect because we're here together. Amen. And your comment came up and I read it. So I wanted to be here together with you. And so I was like, let me not leave you there, having reached out your arm and I'm over here not receiving because I'm scared. Nah. And so I'm like, I don't know what to say. And I'm like, it's because of what you have to say is different. Yes. Well, you could say your different thing. And then you taught me when you said for me, not you. And I was like, yes. So then I could be like, ooh, for me, this. Thank you for sharing yours. You know, teaching myself how to communicate and how to talk to people and how to converse. Because sometimes I would just choose awkwardness because myself would feel insecure to say what I would want to say. Feeling like it would be wrong to say it. And you just taught me better things. Better things. You just taught me something different. You just put me on to something different. Wow. I just picked food out of my teeth. You just gave me a crumb that I saved for me. Showed up as a puzzle piece that came and saved it to me. And oh my God, I'm here levitating. Yeah, I know that I'm going to fit that word in there somewhere, but maybe not, because maybe I'm the only one judging my lyricism. And that's why I be scared. Because really it be me, criticizing the bars that I speak, when I could just go ahead and just open my mouth and speak. But I don't always do that because I be judging me from the deep, because I am the only one that is so deep inside of me that I am the beginning. Fresh even before my mama was. Aware of me, all there was me, reflected in her seat, balled up in her belly. Have a great one, better things. I love you too, babe. Ashe. Hey, Serenity. Good evening, boo. Hello to you. Amen. You doing it now. Let it flow. Period. Bust down. Ashe and amen, Lady T. Thank you so much again, friend. I'm doing it now. I'm doing it. Wow. Who this be? Mariana? You know I always give my life. Amen. And I'm glad that the life be given. I'm glad that the life be gave. I'm glad that she be saying what she said. There you are, babe. You have any specific questions for me, boo? Or would you love for me to openly channel a message for you? Say what it is that the divine comes through on this spiritual prompter. No, just channel. Let's bust down. I'm going to turn this music. It gave what it need to give. Orange looks good on you. Thank you so much. I do love orange on me too. It makes me feel crisp, bronzy, cozy, very caramel. It also makes me feel very delicious. I know from the Netherlands, so my English is not super good. Oh, I'm from the Netherlands, so my English is not super good. I really like the music. Oh, period. This is Chantris Seba. Chantris, girl. You didn't ask me for all of that, but I like her too. I like her too. Amen. I feel that way about Yella. I feel like yellow. I feel like yellow. There I am. I'm gonna reply to your comment. Chantris. Nope, come on. Boom. Her. That's her right there. Period. Fabulous. Let me pin it. Hidden the comment. Okay. And then if you want to screen record, my love, you may screen record. Ashe. That way, if you want to watch it later on, you can watch it later on. Because I'm still going to be me. Although English is not your, your T like that. But we're gonna rock with it. We're going to lean with it. The vibrations will still be vibrations. The feelings will still be there. Ashe and amen. Girl, screen record because the words eat, honey. They do. Thank you, Miss Devonna Hicks. Ashe. All right, we have some cards coming out on the side for you. Let's see what comes through. I love it. A tower moment made me say, I love it. Okay, period. So let me make sure I'm pronouncing your name right. Marianne. Okay. Hi, Kay. Let me pause you, Chandra Seba, because I gotta focus. Marianne, sorry. I keep wanting to call you Mariana. We're gonna stop that. Marianne. I'm gonna say that a couple different ways. Amen. Now, Marianne, I'm seeing here specifically, this is the story. I'm seeing a woman be presented an opportunity to look forward, take on a new journey because she has to cross the tracks. But yet she still has a man in her ear, or someone who whispers, someone who wants to take control, someone who's normally the authority figure of this particular person's life. But I feel like she grew up and she has evolved. She's ready to break through, break out, literally crack open her own egg and step out and say, boom, it's a new me, bow. I'm finna do me, bow. I'm coming through, she, ow. Give it like, wow. She glow now. Fabulous. Oh, wow. She sings her own songs now. Every time you see her, she's crowned. Wow. Glowing like, wow. Ow. Proud of herself she is now. Levitating. Tongue sharpened. It's a sick blading. Her mouth. Legit, when she speaks the words of truth, they come out. So, Marianne, let it out. The words that you need to speak through, let it out. And let it come out of your mouth. Specifically talking about the things that you really want to happen for you. Because the relationships that you really desire, they need to come out of your mouth. The ones that you desire. Playing no more with the words that have you fired because you're not showing up in the job that you desired, which is to take care of yourself, providing for yourself, because that is called true wealth. Loving yourself and letting that love overflow for everyone else. Wealth. Abundance is wealth. But there is a drastic change, an ultimate shift that is happening, meaning you're not about to go through another door that you done been through twice removed, 3 times in its grooves, over and over and over and over and over, caught up, no other bars coming through. But finally you made it out, know what to do, or making it out is something you about to do. Don't be rude. Going back into the door knowing that you got caught up over and over and over again. Be smooth. When you get antsy, slow down. Lazy poo. Be cool. Ashe and amen. Because moving too fast, it feels rude to the body. It gets your cortisol levels high. You start to feel uncomfortable, but you don't normally see it because you be masking it, being in disguise from so many that's outside of you, who you thought you may have needed in order to rise. Arise. Marianne, the season that you're in right now, it's done. Like, it's coming to a close. It doesn't necessarily have the foundation to support the mind that you have grown to possess. As of now, Marianne, your mind has drastically shifted its perspective of life. There's so much more that you see that you didn't before. And now it has opened up so many doors that now you can feel differently than you have ever before. And you're also starting to understand what your mouth is able to open up for you. Yourself is starting to understand what your magic can actually do. Yourself is understanding what your prayer, wishes, and hopes can do. Yourself is understanding what your energy has available for you. I feel like you're coming more to that, and you're being guided to explore that. Let yourself have more of that. Emotional open doors, stat. Open up the emotional centers. That's how you're going to get the difference that you need to enter. The parts of you that you've been asking for, it's emotional. It comes with, like, that's what's keeping the self from stepping in. You already have the shells, but you have to fill them in. And that fill-in is what your self has been rejecting. You got to put that in the bread and then eat it. Whole thing. Wow. I'm hearing also, babe, yourself that you be second guessing. You're going to practice more consistently. The self that you second guess. Trust that they're being honest from the beginning. You think without thinking. Huh. Heard you. Heard you. Heard you. Heard you. Period. Yes. Yes, Marianne. Allow yourself to think. So yes, think. And keep driving. Oh, I see it. I see it. And I keep going. Where it doesn't have to, hey Naomi. Hey Naomi. So you get to keep flowing. It's about the I can receive it and move through it. I can receive it and move through it. This is going to assist you with changing the realities that you're changing. I love this moment as well for us, Marianne, because I'm like, I know that there's no other language that I can confidently speak to give you this message in. And myself is like, oh, I want to make sure she gets it. But I also feel in this moment that you got the message that you were supposed to get. Ashe and amen. And I do feel called to wrap up and close as of now, like literally said, boom, that's it. You understand? Amen. And so I love it because myself is like, I'm so passionate about making sure that everybody gets the whole tea, like the message, the bars, the energy, the vibes. You get the frequency, the flow. And I've never considered doing a reading for someone who doesn't predominantly speak the language that I speak, because I think that it's been a very long time since that's happened. And myself is like, ooh, what does that give in my own body? How do I experience that in my own suit? How do I feel about myself? And how do I feel about myself feeling how I feel about myself in the presence of myself, giving myself to the reflections of myself? And myself is like, woo, okay, I feel really fucking good about this. Like, this feels really fucking healthy. And the version of me that's like, nope, it's okay. I don't need to be perfect. I don't need to be anything major. Like, no, I get a chance to grow and gradually, step into this next self. Like, I get to progress one bar at a time and not have to progress 89 bars in a moment. And so I love that you gave me this opportunity, Marianne. Thank you so much. Better things. I'm glad that you gave me this moment, Marianne, to be able to accept myself and receive myself in this moment and be like, it's totally cool. Like, I could give her these messages and I know who I am as a person and I don't have to change that. It's totally okay. And I'm so very grateful. Come on, Gorgie, bud, period. And so very, very grateful. Very grateful. Thank you, Marianne. Thank you. Your energy is yours always, babe. My energy is mine always. And we close with unconditional love for the whole self. And so it is Ashe and amen. Period. Bust down. That in itself is a message. Woo. Thank you, honey. You are so very welcome, Kay. Thank you. Thank y'all for like witnessing that. Like, knowing that I want to be able to give, but at the same time, I don't want to sacrifice my authenticity. But the moment that I know that somebody speaks a language that's different than me, myself automatically thinks that I'm supposed to show up differently because I'm supposed to accommodate the version of them that is particularly in the presence of me, this moment specifically. And so I know that myself would be like, oh, girl, like I want to be able to say it like this. But in this moment, it felt good for me to say, I'm going to do it anyway. And I'm going to trust that whatever needs to deliver is going to be hit. And just say, okay, let me just do it like this. Yeah, exactly, Naomi. Energy being energy and it's universal. Like it's all right. What needs to be delivered will be delivered. Like, I don't have to change myself. I understand that even if I didn't, yeah, it's good. Amen. Exactly, Marianne. Like, period. And myself be so serious. Bitch, I be so fucking, I be the bitch. And so, period. Thank you. That's a question to fucking ask. I thought about that earlier. Bitch, don't beat yourself up. No, girl, because I thought about it. Why did I say nothing? Girl, it's because you didn't think to say it in the moment. That's why. Is it okay that you didn't say it? We are all collectively connected and there's no denying it anymore. For real. We do take ourselves so seriously. We do. Like, bitch, what the fuck? Chill, girl. Oh, but I don't want to chill. Don't tell me to chill. I am calm. Jesus, leave me alone. Myself said, fuck, bitch. Oh my goodness, hugs to you, boo. Wow, thank you so much, Better Things. Just giving myself so much love and grace because fuck, myself feels beat up today. She's like, girl, you got me. You got me. There's not many moments where I come to a place of being like, bitch, I'm tapped out. I don't have many moments where I like, bitch, I'm tapped out. Like, I need a break, bitch, fuck this, fuck this, fuck this, fuck this, fuck this. And lately myself has felt like, I'm tapped out. And I realized that in the past, when myself would feel tapped out, I would normally dig into my reserves and pull out whatever fucking gravel I could pull out of my ass to like get myself by in life. And I got to a space where I was like, nah, I don't want to live like that. I don't want to do it that way. It doesn't feel good. So I'm going to have to go ahead and just drop it right here. Like, this is all I have for this, you know? And so in this moment, myself being in that energy of, bitch, I'm tapped. But you're the adult. You're the head of house. You're the head of household. And so you got to take care of your business. And so myself said, well, thankfully, a part of my business is authentically being. Thank you for the heart me, Kay. A part of my business is authentically being. And so that's just what I get to do today. I get to authentically be in a way that is different. And myself is just witnessing. And so I'm also giving myself so much physical touch. So myself feels like Okay, I love me. Myself, when myself doesn't feel physically connected to people, they feel like very questioning. Like I don't know if they love me, I don't know if they like me, I don't know. Like when you touch a person, it says so much. And so myself is like, girl, I need some physical touch right now. So I'm like, okay, cool. Oh my God, like I literally have expanded so much so recently. So short in time, like the quantum leap is insane. I'm so grateful. Bitch, and I just had fun. It was just cool. There we go. Amen. Come on, Miss Hayes. Period. Tell me you felt that. Or at least had your moment with you. There's such a release happening all throughout the side of the body. It's a universal shift. If you know, you know. Hell yeah, Miss Hayes. Fuck yeah. Thank you. Thank you. You just freed me. Honeybee, thank you too. You just freed me. I knew I wasn't crazy. I'm just a really cool motherfucking person. And I'm returning back to my cool. I'm just a real cool motherfucking person. I really am changing, like returning back to my cool. It's like I let a lot of motherfuckers round me up. I let a lot of motherfucking bitches like get my energy high. Hard for me to be like, bitch, I don't want to do all that. But feeling like you gotta do all of that to get attention, or you gotta do all of that to be seen, or you gotta do all of that in order for yourself to receive. You gotta do all of that in order for yourself. It's like, what if I don't want to do all of that? Does that mean that I'm lazy if I don't want to do all of that? Does that mean that I'm like wrong if I don't want to do all of that? Does that mean that I don't deserve? If I don't do all of that, does it mean that I don't get the same? Like, if I don't do all of that, like, does it mean, like, what does that mean? Like, because I don't want to do all of that, but damn, like, I also do want to give my best, though, and give my all and be a full me and da-da-da-da-da. It's like, but am I half-assing it if I don't give it like that? Like, what if I don't want to give it like that? What if I just don't want to? Come on, we get that energy out. She's asking me the question, what if I don't want to? Bitch, then don't give it, honey. If you don't have it, Pookie, give something else. Give what you have, girl. And if it's nothing, then give nothing at all. And understand that you're giving nothing doesn't mean that you won't receive still. Just because you're not giving anything, it doesn't mean that you're going to be abandoned or no longer taken care of. Just because yourself stops giving doesn't mean that you're done for and that you receive nothing. It's as if you think that if you don't give, you're not going to eat at all. It's that if you think that if you don't give, and what I'm specifically talking about is the giving that you give when you don't want to give. You keep thinking that you giving when you want to give is selfish, but you giving when you don't have it to give and figuring out a way to give it is actually what giving is, and that's the only giving that means something. The giving when you got to snap, crack, and pop your back in order to be able to give for somebody to even take it and feel like it was worth it. But that may not be worth it for you. That may not be mutually beneficial for you. It may not be sustainable for you to keep giving in that manner or letting your giving come from that type of foundation. And this is where the Tower card that we saw earlier from Marianne coming in. You know, if the collective wanted to apply it to itself, Ashe and amen. And it would be, do you see how possibly the foundation you have laid for yourself to base how you will give off of is what's needing to change. Where it's like, do you always give even when you don't have it? And is that something that then you define yourself as a giver and a good one? When you give when you have it and you give fairly based off of what's in alignment with you, is that solid too? Like, what are the different things that you find accessible and acceptable? And it's okay if some of them are conflicting, but you still accept them. It's just, again, giving yourself, like, options. Needed to hear this from someone else. Wow, Ashe. What did I say again? I forgot it. What did I say? Fuck. Somebody got meeting minutes? Be authentic in your giving. You don't have to always be given to keep receiving. Oh, bitch! Bow! Motherfucker. That's not giving doesn't mean you won't ever be able to receive. Wow. Been getting to know myself after being a perpetual overgiver. Is there anything you would love to share with your reflections about the self you've been getting to know? Wondering what that means for the relationships I've had. You've been getting to know yourself after being a perpetual overgiver, and you're wondering what that means for the relationships you've had. I hear the word nothing as I read that question, like it means nothing. And then I hear it would only mean something if you say it means that thing. It would only also mean something else if someone else said that it meant something else and you accepted that something else that they told you it meant. But what it means is nothing until you state it. Which now makes me feel like, is it safe for yourself to wonder how it can fill in a part of your story now that it knows it is the writer of your script and it has full creative permissions? And this morning released that those that fall away in a period that we need ourselves weren't meant. I be shuffling the fuck out this deck, bitch. I just be shuffling, bitch. It's like a step. It's comfortable. I get comfortable doing it. I like it. It feels like it gets the wheels churning. Bitch, you be so observant. I love how observant I am, though. If I'm this observant, then I be able to catch all of the things, my antics. I be able to know things, and I be able to like keep a record. I can't really be like a library, bitch, if I don't pay attention. Bitch, if I don't see, girl. Okay, let me see. And this morning you realize that those that fall away in a period that you need yourself weren't meant if you're only a value when you're overgiving them. Ooh, yeah, you wasn't loving your totality. Or you maybe, yeah, yes. I also hear, Naomi, you weren't loved in your, I also hear you weren't seen in your, you weren't received in your totality. Also here, you weren't received in your totality. You know. Ah! It's like people took the parts that would benefit them. You know what? And Naomi, and the more that I read it from you, as you say that, I'm like, well, that makes sense. If I knew that there was additional seasonings, but it just doesn't fit my eggs, I'm not going to put it in a skillet. So I guess it would make sense. And I think this is the reason why it would serve us well to understand this era of Aquarius. Because as a Venus in Aquarian girl, I personally feel like I have to, like, I get this opportunity to naturally feel serene about letting people go rather quickly or at any moment in time of our relationship. Because I feel that we all grow so astronomically fast that if we were best friends right now and never spoke again, I would totally understand. Like, it's okay. Like, it's okay. Like, it would be no beef. Like, I get it. It's totally okay. It's totally okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Like, regardless of like how I would feel in totality, I will be cool. And that's just me as a person. That's how but I also feel like my Venus being in Aquarius in my first house, that does also like play a part. Yeah, I do feel like it plays a part. Yeah. But I feel now like it makes sense for people to take the part, like experience the parts of me that benefit them and then not experience the part of me that don't. And myself is like, you know what? Fuck it. I like it. Because if you can't tolerate me, then go anyway. And if you're not one to be able to, maybe you're not one who's shifty. Maybe you're not a shifty girl, like, because not everybody's a shapeshifter. Not everybody's a shapeshifter. And so just because I'm a shapeshifter doesn't mean that everybody that I connect with has to be, but I also can have a cap. I don't, it's logical, but I realize I don't like that feeling. I don't like the feeling either, if I'm being honest. I don't like the feeling either, if I'm being honest. I hate the feeling, actually. Amen, Naomi. It doesn't make me feel fulfilled either. Yeah, I definitely want to be received in my totality. I love how I was really ready to put up a fight for not being received in your totality and being received a little bit and how that's okay. And it's like, no, I don't want those connections. Like, so do go away from me. Like, if I'm also not going to be able to be in totality for you, hopefully you stay away as well. Like, I want people in my life who I can be in totality for, while I know that there will also be people that I will be in that partially with. Naturally, that's okay. But I do want to have my core group. I do want to have a core foundation of people in my life where we like each other's uglies as well. You're extremely precise, you will lose yourself. Miss Hayes, can you elaborate? I love that I leaned forward. Ooh, that feel good on my back, bitch. That feel good on my back, bitch. Oh, I feel like relaxing. I'm relaxing. Thank you, honey, for relaxing, babe. Thank you, honey, for relaxing, babe. Amen. Bless each and every one of us in this room, y'all. We quite literally get to chill the fuck out. And we are taken care of as we chill the fuck out. Like, I realize that there are so many other things that we are able to do in this moment, but also chilling the fuck out is a very cool thing to do. And it's actually a very fun thing to do. And it's actually a very, remarkable thing to be able to do, to be able to fucking just chill. Oh my God, especially when you've had a body that does not chill, or that was like, I don't feel safe enough to chill. If you accommodate every little thing for everyone, you will lose yourself. Oh yes, Miss Hayes. Amen. 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 Amen, Miss Hayes. Yeah. If you accommodate every little thing for everyone. Oh. Wow. Oh. Wow. Yeah. I relieve myself for that. Wow, thank you so much, Ms. Hayes. I received that coding. Yeah. Wow, I've been having to accept my audience. My audience is different than the audience I have been trying. The thing is that I'm not my audience. I'm not really my audience. That's been the thing. My audience is different than the me that I've shown up as. Now my question is, bitch, do I need to reflect my audience? Hey, William. Oh, you're so welcome, Naomi. Thank you for receiving the invitation, Ashe. I don't reflect my audience, I don't feel. And then thank you for saying that, Joy, because I also align with you and with what I just heard in my head. Like, I just saw this vision of like an actor and his fans. He doesn't always reflect his fans. Like, sometimes his fans are all girls, and maybe he doesn't see himself as a girl. You know? I think of like John Stamos, Mario Lopez. I'm pretty sure they didn't reflect their fan base. I'm pretty sure they didn't feel like their audience reflected themselves. Maybe in ways if you really dug deep. But off face value, no. Isabuele bwana na binele buhane kwa babe kwelu nana wala babe ne be na lobo na ne bine rudana yele we ne le bo ne le ba bo na la no enu we ne bibi ne le be na baba we. I think you inspire your audience. Ashe. I feel like I've never really paid attention to who my audience was, to be honest. I don't think I paid attention to who my audience is. And I think that that has something to do with the satisfaction that I have had with myself existing how I do. Myself has been trying to get the attention of a lot of people who don't pay attention to me. And unless I'm like, woohoo, hey, in your face. And then it's like, hello. And I'm like, oh, and I feel like naturally myself is vibing with this energy of, I'm thinking that I don't normally see my audience. To where if somebody said, describe your audience, I would be like, oh, bitch, I can't. Oh, bitch, I can't. Bitch. But the connection is there. Absolutely. I definitely do feel the connection. And so right back to your point of giving and receiving authentically. Right back to your point of giving and receiving authentically. Ooh, Naomi, elaborate. Oh, wow, giving and receiving authentically. Wow, because the connection is felt, although girl, I can't type with these nails. Bitch, it's how she had a typo with everything, but girl, I can't type with these nails. It's very much so giving. I don't speak English. Yeah. It's giving English is not my first language. Every fucking message had a typo, like, bro. And it's so funny too, because I feel like with nails, like, so this is one of the things, y'all. I'm gonna tell y'all one of the things about me. If I'm sending a text message and when I'm typing, I'm giving typo energy, I'll stop typing the text. And I will change the whole sentence structure, the words. I will change everything until I'm able to type it with no typo. Because I be taking the typo as a sign. I'll be like, I'm sorry, but that's a sign. I'm not supposed to say that word. That's not the best word. Like, if it was, it would have typoed like that. That's something that I do, boots. And it's so funny because people love how I write, but that's how I write. I quite literally write what the fuck I want to say, like that I hear in my head. And if I write a typo, I'll be like, nope, it's wrong. Next word. And I'll let the next word in my Rolodex hit me. And then I'll do that one. And that's how I write everything. That's how I channel. That's how I deliver. I try to see it in the moment. I test it out, bitch, and see what it gives, honey. That's so real, sister. Amen. It's just the realest shit. Never thought of it like that. I do that. You know, and so it's so funny to me because when I do readings for y'all too, sometimes y'all will type a message to me in response to what my reading is that I'm giving to you, and you will normally have a typo in stuff that are not in alignment with you. And so I'll normally hear ask them a question about that. Why? Because they delivered a typo. Like, they delivered a typo, and then I'll ask you about it, and you'll be like, you know what, I do feel kind of shaky. It's like yourself is putting in the language, hey, I'm shaky. So that way you could always know your tea in all moments of your life. So that way you never catch yourself slipping because, bitch, you're just so goddamn self-aware of everything you do. That's how my eyeballs see stuff, and that's how my mind process it. So that's what goes on with me 24/7. And so that's why I see how I be seeing what I be seeing. You do self-correct when you channel, and I love that. Thank you so much. Yes, because when I channel, I'm also there as an ego and a spirit. Like, everybody's working together. Like, we're all in the bridge together. You care to get it across as clearly as possible. I really do. Like, that's definitely one of my, what is it called? Morals? Ethics. Code of ethics. That's one of my code of ethics. When people don't hear what I said, not going to repeat it in the same way. Exactly, Joy. And so I do love to repeat what I say, yet I love to be colorful. So I will say the same thing, but it's going to be a poem. You know, because I said the same thing 18 times in 19 different ways. Period. Ashe. Woo, bitch! I'm amazing. That was a sickening ass bar. That was a sickening ass bar, bitch. What the fuck did I say again? I said something about, what did I say? Fuck. What did I say? I be saying so many amazing things. I said something about, I said it 18 different times in 19 different ways. I said it 18 times in 19 different ways. And what's the other way? Exactly. What's the other way? Exactly. Woo, bitch. The energy is involved. Yes, honey. Lord, I say, amen. You'll say it 18 times, but you'll say it 19 different ways. That's what I said. Amen. Period. And dude, the most accurate readings I've ever received have been from you. Thank you so much, Riri. I really do pride myself on that too. I should stop that. I could, but bitch, I shouldn't do a motherfucking thing but be me, motherfucker. Shit. Don't piss me off. I pride myself on accuracy. It makes me different than the rest. Why is that necessary? Because if you're looking through the fucking yellow pages and you want to call two different Bobs, you want to know which Bob is which. So we're going to check which Bob has which name that is different and that matches the number. Different. Otherwise, we're calling the same line. If the longitude latitude is always the same, you'll never move and go nowhere, bitch. Okay? Jesus Christ. Right, let's paraphrase for the people. You forgetting is how you know that was just the flow of spirit purely. Ooh, amen. Until the rest of you, yes. Wow, I do be letting spirit flow. What sets me apart? I don't like that language. I don't like that language. I don't like what sets me apart. If you guys were to say, do you read and channel for yourself? It's how I function. So I actually don't come out of this. Like, this is like how I am 24/7. So like, there's no performance factor at all going on. Like, it is so clean. Squeaky, bitch. I'm talking white bar Dove soap, bitch. Sensitive bar. Amen. Not even the deep cleansing. So like, I don't change out of my intention of authenticity. That is it. So the moment I even catch myself performing, I correct. And I drop the performance act. And like, I gotta bring it down. But that doesn't mean that I'm boring. It just means that myself isn't performing, which means specifically showing up in a way that is misaligned in the truth. It's okay to perform, but I'm going to give you the truth. I can even conjure up real emotion and act out a scene and it be real emotion, like I'm really feeling that way, but I'm still not telling you the truth. I'm still not, unless that's my story and unless I'm telling you my truth, or unless I'm telling my truth through the scene. So then the scene may be a lie, but there might be, myself has discrepancies with all of that. So I naturally give just like the most raw thing, which is why sometimes you see me go through this almost like war with myself. And it's because if I'm having a moment with you and I'm at odds with what's coming, like I'm like, oh, something's not fitting. I'm not gonna, like, I don't like to leave that alone. I like to get that together. Especially like when we're like in personal spaces. I'm like, let's fix this. Let's do something about it. Like, why is it uncomfortable? So that's when I normally get really quiet and I'll start to settle. Because I'll be like, let me not foam because there's already enough foam in here. And I need to settle down so I can figure out what beverage is even this. What beverage is even this? To see if I even want to be in this cup. So I don't really come out of channeling, if you will, or what's considered channeling or reading, because I necessarily exist the same way when I'm channeling and reading. Authentic. Delivering what is being absorbed through my channel. So I don't really come out of my channel. I take my channel with me where we go. And we hit it. And we be going together. So when my channel says, hey, you're at a crosswalk, stay on your path, I still walk like me in the presence of everybody else. And if I need to wait for everybody else to get out of my way for me to then go, I'll do that too. Even though sometimes I think it makes me look like, did she just want the center of attention? But myself says, I want it to be the most comfortable that I could be. And so I waited for all of you to move. And then I did it. So then I could be comfortable. Period. This is why I followed you for so long. Yes, Ashe. Colorful isn't necessarily performative. I like how you said that, Miss Hayes. There's something about that rubs my spirit the wrong way. And it makes me feel like, ooh, look at this. You haven't seen this yet. See, something's coming up. Hi, beauty. I did it. I released myself, and he did exactly what he said. What we said, he gaslit and guilt tripped, but I focused on the release. I feel free in myself again. Amen, Brenda. Shout out to you, Brenda. This makes so much sense. Are we not born unique? It's a matter of how much you show up in truth. Honey does this the best. Amen. Are we not born unique? It's a matter of how much you show up in truth. Yes. Wow, Ashe. Thank you, Alexandra. Thank you. Yes. Okay, Alexandra, let's talk about it. Because I think that we are all born unique, this is why I stress being authentically oneself. It's 4:56 on my clock right now. This is why I feel I best channel in the shower. I've got a huge fam, so I struggle with channeling everywhere I go. Okay, Ashe. Riri, if it helps out, babe, what I've learned to help me is the more that I've accepted myself in the presence of people who I criticize to be critiquing me, I have found myself able to channel everywhere. More and more. And so I feel that it has strengthened my channel to where it goes less staticky when other people are there, because I've allowed myself to go through the cleaning of my pixels when other people are present. Hi, Addie, which in my world equates to taking care of yourself in the presence of other people. Specifically, in this case, maybe people who have rubbed your feathers in an opposite direction. And I love what Alexandra said, though, like about us being born unique. And so because we are born unique, I truly do feel that each of us have our own pre-uploaded fucking software program. And I think that the other software programs that we add on to our hard drive is cool. But at the end of the day, though, it doesn't take away from the fact that you still do have a mainframe system. Like you have a main foundation, you have a core system. And that core system is something crucial for being able to I just feel like that core fucking system is crucial because it's a part of you too. And I think that core system is something that we often either don't get to because it's so deep within us that the work just seems too fucking unbearable with the life that we already have set up. Or sometimes we don't get there just because we don't fucking have the tools. We don't fucking know. Girl, and it's just not happening. Sometimes we don't get there just because, well, it's just not this life. I don't feel like it's in my cards. I don't feel aligned, so I'm not doing it. Sometimes it's we get there and then we feel like ain't nobody else there. And everywhere we go, it just feels like it reminds us of who else ain't in that reality. It's like blah, 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 blah. But I do feel like there is a core self and there are specific beings who are in alignment with getting to that core self no matter what. And so I'm choosing to believe that I am in a world where I'm meant to connect with people who are on that wave, getting to their core self no matter what. Not because it makes us special than everybody else, but just because, bitch, I want to experience me without everybody else on it. I want to hear what the fucking album sounds like without all of these fucking features, bitch, and cameos. I want to know what the fuck the album sound like when it's just you going the fuck off. No background singers, no band, no nothing. I just want to know what you give. What do you give when there's nothing else accompanying you? That's what I want to know. And so, look, acapella type shit. I want you to hit it on the beat, acapella type shit. I want you to give it real good like you riding on his dick. I want you to give it to him to the way it is when he say, okay. You don't roll my eyes back too many times. 777, it's your lucky day. Call me Grace, because that's how I'm going to be acting for the rest of the day. Because you done elevated my whole vibration. Got me in my calm kind of state. Okay. Whatever you say. Okay. Dang, that was all I had to do? I was doing the most to make him stay. Okay. That's what he say. Okay. I like this kind of day. I could get used to this. I say that now because I'm new to this. But there's a version of me that's used to this. And because I'm used to this, I'm allowing myself to just do this. Ask myself because I already want to know. Version of me that's used to this. Am I used to this? Yeah. Do I like to do's to this? Yes. Okay. Do I enjoy myself? Does it open doors? That got me feeling more and more elated, elevated. Not a raunchy girl. Sensual though. I be playing. Wow. But I'm not raunchy. Like, I say things delicately. Like he touched my flower, smelled my petals, plucked them nicely, and blew my dandelion. Next thing you know, I was just mowed grass, laid so nicely on my back. Flat was this ass, smushed in like a pancake, driggled and drizzled with maple syrup. All because he took me on a date. What I'm saying is that he ate all 6 of these pancakes. Bacon bits too. Even the sausage, he knew what to do. Dipped it in the syrup. Said, ooh, this tastes real good. I really like the space where we just spit the bars, but it doesn't need to 8. It could also 6, 7, and 9 too. Because if you skip the 8, it doesn't necessarily mean that you're late. Because sometimes all you want to do is a 1-2. But the girls always want you to go up there. Yet they pockets be acting real scared. But they want you to go up there. There's no hazard pay up there for me, boo. So if I don't feel like it, I'm not performing for you. You got to hit me with a check if you want me to break my back, snap my shit. Oh, hello. I don't know what I walked into, but I am loving it. Hi, Nika Hill. Nika. Look. Hey, Melly. Melly Mel. Melly, 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 Mel, Mel. Yeah, that's it. Like, to me, I feel like a concert to me is, I'm just going to go see Honey do what she do on the stage. She just sits there and holds a mic, and then we just let her go, and she just keeps going and going and going. Okay, like, we just let Honey do, like, what is that called, everybody? Where I just have a mic and I just channel. Like, I just want to, is it called a channel? Turn on the TV. Honey's on. Turn on the TV. Honey's on. Scatting? That sounds like shitting on the dick. I don't like it. Hate it. all I saw was just shit spraying out of an ass onto the wall like ketchup at the last ends of its breath out of the bottle. Basically, to be honest. Ooh, I like it. A frequency, spirit scatting showing up. Bitch. There's one right answer in the room. Oh, period. Because I didn't know what the answer I was looking for was until the answer that I was looking for showed the fuck up. And then I knew what answer I was looking for. Okay, period. Well, that answers the question. Ew. Oh, okay. Oh, I'm scared. Okay, there it is. I pulled out my fear. Myself sees the movie 8 Mile, and then I'm at a rap battle, and I'm supposed to be the freestyle alchemical lyricist, but as I start channeling and spitting my bars, I choke. I have nothing to say. I'm terrible. It doesn't rhyme. It doesn't flow. The message is not giving because I'm overthinking. I'm trying to sound cool. I'm trying to be the best that I can be, and it's all cracking. It's terrible. Nobody is moved by it. It's not even giving a moment. No one's being rude. They're all really quiet. So everyone's just letting me fail in peace and fall to pieces in front of them silently. And it's like, she's crumbling. Oh my God. Are we watching? Like, I think, like, it's like the moment that something has already sizzled and now she's just dust. Like, you know, when it just starts to like turn, like it's beyond ash now. And now it's that, and it's that where it starts, it's like, oh, that's my worst fear. That's my worst fear right now. Myself says, what if I get up there and I don't know what to do? Because I don't plan it. And myself says, you've been practicing stand-up. You've been practicing authenticity. You've been practicing just showing up. Just show up and see if this audience, and like see if this audience fucks with you or not. You don't know if this audience fucks with you or not until you go and present in front of them. That is truly terrifying and understated. Able thought. And yourself is right too. Yeah. It feels terrible. Like, it feels really bad. And myself also says, why are you thinking that way? And then she says, because it's fucking possible. And then myself says, I could not think that way, but are you not wanting me to think that way because it makes you uncomfortable? Or are you not wanting me to think that way because it's impossible? Which one is it? And she goes, ooh, which one is it? Which one is it? Look at that. Which one is it? And she's like, honestly, I want you to not think that way because it makes me feel scared. It makes me feel mortified. At the idea of using my voice, if that could happen, because why would I use my voice? Then I should never use my voice in front of people, and I should always keep practicing and stay practicing until I'm perfect. And until I'm perfect, I'm not allowed to go on stage, and I'm not allowed to be seen by anyone, and I'm not allowed to be able to televise my growth or televise my expansion or televise. No. And so that's what's happening right now with my singing. Myself feels like I've taken so many hits with my singing that even though it's what I want to do the most, I won't really let it be out there until I'm perfect at it. Ooh, I received a direct deposit of 69 cents. Amen. Ashe. I'll accept it. Okay. Question for yourself. Are the spaces you would spit be like the 8 Mile Club? And that's the thing. Myself says, I have been focused on the wrong audience. I kept trying to think of myself as like spitting my type of bars, my freestyle bars, in the presence of like the City Girl crew or those who would do like Saucy Santana and the one like, and it's like, oh girl, no, no, bitch, no shade, but you're not going to a ball to go to perform that lyricism. I'm sorry. That's not where you're performing it. I don't think that and it's not that the people there aren't ready to receive it or aren't willing or in alignment, but that's not the environment. That's not the venue. That's not the spot. That's not the vibe. That's not on the itinerary. That's not what people are coming for. And so it's like, if that's not the vibe at there, so don't expect yourself to do it there. If that's not that's not the scene in the fucking underground fucking freestyle rap space, then it's not there either. If it's not in the trap space, it's not there either. If it's in the conscious hip hop space, then go over there. Right? Like they've been saying on TikTok, you find the fork in the kitchen. Right, like you've been saying that you find a fork in the kitchen. Wait, hi Mystic Glitch. Wait, Riri, why is that funny? Why is that funny? And why do I understand? But am I right? I'm thinking that it's like, bitch, you gotta go to where your audience is at. You gotta go to where your audience is at. And my thing is like, sometimes I think that my audience is like rich old white people. Sometimes I be thinking my audience is rich old white people. And I'm like, but I don't, what I'm going to go over there to do what? What are we going to talk about? Like, and it's like, girls, don't go over there to go kiki, bitch. Go over there to give a show. Give the motherfucking show, bitch, and go home. But you don't always got to kiki with your audience. Do you see Beyonce at the club with you, bitch? And all you motherfuckers do is spin racks, bitch. You get what I'm saying? You see motherfucking Drake at the club with you? Do you see Cardi B at the club with you, babe? Do you see Megan Thee Stallion having a sleepover with you? So it's like, girl, go to where your audience is at. Go to where the forks are, babe. The kitchen. You got any forks in your house? They're in the kitchen. Well, duh, bitch, but which drawer? Oh, because you know my kitchen? Oh, what I'm saying is, man, go to the kitchen, babe. You're going to see the oven on your left. When you see the oven on your left, I want you to reach over to the third drawer from the top on your right. Open that up. There's a hatch door in there. Put your hand in there and press the on switch. It's going to activate the hand chopper because you're pissing me off. If you don't go in the fucking kitchen and just start opening drawers like any other regular motherfucking find the goddamn forks, bitch, I don't fucking know which drawer they're in. I've been living here for 6 months and I still don't know, bitch, because I just keep moving shit because I'm not satisfied with where the fuck shit is at. Fuck. I don't know where they are. You're asking me too much. Just go find it, bitch, like everybody else who lives in this house. But you're the only one who lives here. Exactly. Strike one. Put it on the fridge so I can see how many strikes you got, because I may forget. A salad fork or the other kind? Oh, fuck. And that's the end of the scene right there. That's the end of the scene. That's the end of the scene right there. A salad fork or the other kind? Oh, hell. Hilarious. Go look like the rest of us. Come on. What's Dimitri? Wait, what's Damaris? Ooh, you're already doing it, babe. You're already doing it. Sit down. Sit down. You're gonna piss me off. Okay. Myself is like in my head trying to figure out how I could set up a performance so I could do some in the demerits are like strikes against a school record. Oh, demerits on their ass. Period, girl. Wow. Ooh. You win some, you lose some. But you live to fight another day. Wow. So I've had to you got to accept who your crowd is, babe. You got to accept who your crowd is. Accept who your crowd is. Wow. Wow. You know what? It's kind of like making music for people to be inspired to be themselves, and then you get upset at your audience because your audience is a whole bunch of people who don't believe in themselves. And you're like, I'm sick of y'all motherfuckers not believing in y'all motherfuckers. How you supposed to get your motherfuckers out together, bitch? And it's like, bitch, you make music for people to believe in themselves because they don't. Why are you upset with them? They're supposed to not believe in themselves. That's who's supposed to receive it, babe. The food is for motherfuckers who are hungry, okay? So the food's not upset it's getting eaten, bitch. It's cheering and it's celebrating because, yay, bitches are hungry and I'm right here. And so I realized in this moment, even as a teacher, I teach people how to tap into deeper parts of themselves. How dare I get upset because they're not witnessing what I see? How dare I get upset at them for not being able to pick up on the language or not being able to understand? Do you vogue the language? Do you speak? Like, it's like, I'm not supposed, like, you're not supposed, like, you're here for that. That's what you're here for. And it's like, how dare I put you down for not being somewhere? And it's okay if you do. It just means then you may need to change your audience. Or you may need to sit with yourself and wonder why it is that you keep attracting a particular audience. Because I feel like as artists, our audiences are a reflection of ourselves to some degree, especially if we don't see ourselves or don't see that version of ourselves. I feel like our art is meant to assist us unconsciously, habitually, not unconsciously, instinctively. It's like our art is designed for us to see ourselves. So we're meant to be able to see ourselves in the art that we create. Even if we're not completely aware of that version of self that is showing up. I love you. I'm just learning to fall in love with my audience while also accepting that I grew up on having different groups of friends, different groups of people around me. And I now understand why that was so important. So I'll be a part of the drama kids. I would hang out with the dancers. I would hang out with the Black people. I would hang out with the Latin people or the Hispanic people. And then I would hang out with like the jock people, like the sports people too. And then sometimes I would hang out with even the teachers. But I would always be in these different clubs, these different environments, these different spaces. And now I understand how important that is, because even now myself is attracting so many different types of groups of people. But I'm able to assimilate, honestly, chameleon, shift, transform, and change shape. I'm able to do that and integrate into a myriad of spaces. But I'm starting to recognize too that there are certain spaces where I don't harmonize. And that's okay. But it's places that I thought I had been working to try to be in there. And I'm like, I don't really think I fit. I don't personally fit there. And I don't think that it's that I don't fit. It's that I don't like it there. It's not that I don't fit. I took me not liking something as, I don't belong there. And it's like, no, I don't like it. I don't like it. It doesn't serve me. I don't feel served there. Ugh. And so I do feel encouraged as well, Mystic the Glitch. I do feel encouraged to keep trying, because I have recently found some people to collaborate with, and it's been really good. So I'm like, okay. I found one person recently that I've been collabing with, and it feels really good. Actually, 2 people. Now I only build with others when I'm called. Exactly. And we all definitely do feel called to collab with each other. Yeah, what's happening right now feels really fucking good. And I'm like, okay. Okay, period. I love that it's only the beginning. I know you're going to be everywhere, my star. Ashe. You know, myself has really rushed that star part, forgetting that, you know, right now is such a beautiful place to be. And I was so eager to like move from this spot. Didn't even realize I kept saying my age. I'm 34. And I was like, I felt like there's a cap somewhere, like creating these reasons of why it would stop for me or not work for me or take like, just coming out of all of that, getting out of that rigid ass language, period. I like the idea of collaboration. Have you been collaborating recently with anyone, Miss Hayes? Amen. I love to see it.
Let's pull off this poetry and puff this poem. Show what you know. Come on, let's just blow with wisdom. You heard? Word on that word? Come on, let's cooperate, just elevate as we pull off this poetry and puff on this
Wow, okay.
Metaphorically and lyrically get high. Concentrate. Let's just let go and let evil deflate. Definitely, we gotta educate pens, paper, and fingertips on keyboards. Dedicate. When we just puff off this poetry and pull on this poem. Learn lessons, blessings upon blessings. Teach to wherever you can reach the importance of poetry. The power is sweet to sound. Let the language shout. Pour out the poetry.
Wow.
There's oceans in these notions when your poetry is in slow.
Even that is a struggle to find someone in line with me in a way that is creative and productive.
And we shall pull on this poetry.
You know, Miss Hayes, I feel differently, and I'm glad that I do, as of today, feel differently. But I do remember having felt that way before. And should you choose to keep moving forward or to continue following your intuition and allowing what is aligned with you to come in,
let's pull off this poetry and puff on this poem. Show what you know.
I take a moment to appreciate that that moment exists as moments where you have multiple people that you get to collaborate with, and it feels productive and creative, fun, enjoyable. The whole team. It just feels good working with everybody, creating with everybody. Hi, Libra Doodle. Ashe, I'm so glad to hear that feedback. I'm glad you also had an amazing night.
Let's pull off this poetry and puff on this poem. Show what you know. Come on, let's just blow with wisdom. You heard, kid, and
I said that I would also do that poem for her, and I never recorded it, but I could record it now. You know what? I could record it now, and she can't make any money off of it, but we could at least use it in something. But that's all even on my phone, to be honest. So that's something we're going to do later on. I just don't want to do that right now. I feel like we're trying to do a little too much right now, and yeah. All right, collective. Your energy is yours always. My energy is mine always. And we close with unconditional love for the whole self. And so it is Ashe and Amen, period, bust down. I'm going to get off the live now. And may you be well, collective, and enjoy the rest of your day. I appreciate you guys for being here. Thank you for choosing to be here. And I will see you guys on the flip side. Yeah. 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 Hearts to you. Hearts to you. Ashe. Have a good evening.